What's up, guys? Today is day 1673 of us living the van life lifestyle with family of three, soon to be four, traveling to the US, and we're currently in Brainerd, Minnesota. This is a day in our lives. We just got done with breakfast. We picked something up real quick, and we're going to be heading into a children's museum here in Brainerd. There's not much to do here in this small town. This is the Franklin Arts Center, and yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fun spot for Spencer to play. Whoa, whoa! It looks like a old school, this art center, and the museum is located inside. Are you excited to play inside the children's museum? Yeah, it's going to be fun. Ooh! It's called Wonder Trek Children's Museum. Yeah, this looks like a old school building here. Let's see where it is. Got a lot of different businesses in here. There's a custom sewing and alternation. And so I think let's just keep going this way.
Let's go that way.
All right, that way. So they're saying it's not actually open.
Yeah.
This is just the offices, as per the lady that was there. But let's see. Well, that's a first. So this is not actually a children's museum, or at least they're in the developmental stage. This is just the office for the children's museum. So they do like a mobile operation where they go into schools and kind of promote different types of play. And they said that they're going to be building a new children's museum, like a 9 acres outdoor play or whatever. But right now, it's at the end of the day, it's not here. Yeah, it's not something that we can play in today, unfortunately. So we're going to be leaving the school area now, Art Center, and maybe we'll go to like a library or something instead.
Woo!
This is the Brainerd Public Library.
Dada! Doo-doo!
Choo choo?
Yeah.
Oh, I hear it. I think I hear it a little bit. Ooh, there's a pretty nice children's area here. Oh. Gonna do some cooking at the kitchen? We'll hang out here at the library for a little bit, maybe an hour or so, before we continue making the drive eastbound towards Duluth. We're about to leave Brainerd now and continue making our drive eastbound towards Duluth, Minnesota. I'm actually surprised such a small town like Brainerd, Baxter, these two towns, they're like a population of 8,000 and like 15,000. There's a Costco here. And I was doing a little research before, like why there's a Costco. It's more like a travel town and a vacation spot for most people that come here. There's a bunch of lakes and I think summer activities and all that. Like it attracts a lot of people coming through and they like to buy things in bulk. But that's kind of a little surprising fact that there is a Costco. And we're actually going to be heading into Costco in Duluth when we get there to stock up on a few things. Not necessarily meats or too many poultry or anything like that, just because we're going to be heading into Canada probably in about a day or so. And you're not allowed to bring raw meats into it or vegetables, so we got to keep our fridge and our pantry as minimal as possible. Otherwise, they probably confiscate a lot of our stuff. So that's kind of the plan, and it's going to be about a 2-hour and 11-minute drive from where we are here in Brainerd to Duluth. So we're about to make the drive now, and we'll head over there. We'll see you over there. We're in Duluth, Minnesota, at the Costco parking lot. We're gonna get parked first. Spencer is still napping, and as soon as he's up, we will go inside. Spencer woke up from his nap. We're going to be walking around Costco for a little bit. The main thing that we need to buy here is baby wipes, because tomorrow or the day after tomorrow we're going to be heading into Canada, and the Costco's there don't have the baby wipe that we use. I think they only sell Huggies, and we don't really like the Huggy brand because they rip apart.
Making like diaper rash.
Yeah, diaper rash too. So we don't like that brand. The Kirkland ones are the best, we think. And we'll probably just pick up some dinner here, and we'll see what else we need to buy before we leave US. They sell rifle bags here at Costco. At this Costco in Duluth. Guess there's a lot of hunters here. Yeah, they got flooring here at Costco too. They're on sale, $35. We can use these for the new van floors. They look pretty nice. Or like this color. This one looks pretty nice too. Oh yeah, I think we need something like this for when I'm building the van. Because it's nice and strong. Let's get some bananas.
Hush. Nana. Hush.
Alright, we're gonna pick up a big box of strawberries. These $4, really cheap. It smells really sweet too. I'm just gonna pick up a rotisserie chicken for tonight. Some of the lemonade. Is it really sour? Got some hot dogs, Spence. Mango passion juice. It's like the mango pomelo drink, right?
Yeah.
Bigger than your bubble tea. And it's like probably like 2 cups of it. You drop your hot dog, Spence. Oh, it's 2-pack. Oh, okay. All right, let's try it.
Is it good? Is it good? Is it a good hot dog?
Let's pick up a pack of Kerrygold butter. And a box of baby wipes. That's why we're here. First time seeing the new diapers here at Costco. We haven't bought Costco diapers in a long time. Some say it was good. Some say it's like lighter or whatever. Maybe next time we'll buy it.
Huh?
Rena's thinking about this one. Mango on a stick. $12.69. We do have some room in the freezer, so if you want to try it, I think now's the time. Is it real mango?
Yeah,
On a
it's
stick?
mango and then dark chocolate.
Alright, let's try it then. Potato salad. This is our Costco haul. We got some strawberries, baby wipe. We got our butter, the mango on a stick, rotisserie chicken, some dry mangoes, organic, no added sugar. This is really good. Got the mango passion fruit drink with coconut juice, which is what we'll try. Oh, this one is actually the, we're gonna try this one too. Mango sauce. I think this is good for kids. This is, Spencer likes this one. And bananas. And we ordered some food from the food court here, and we'll just be having that for tonight. Can you show me your waiting pose? That's your waiting pose, huh? Waiting pose. Very good waiting pose. Let's have your pizza. Mmm.
Mm.
Pizza. And we got some ice cream to top it off. Is it yummy, Spence? Yeah. There's a lot, yeah, it's a big bite. What's that? Is that a bird? Alright, we're just gonna try this mango passion fruit juice.
I added a sauce.
Oh, salsa in it?
Yeah.
See if it's any good.
It's pretty good. Let's try it. You want to try it?
Yeah, I'll try.
You want to try it?
Mm.
But you need to add.
Mm. It's not like the mango pomelo sago though. It has a really strong passion fruit flavor.
Mm.
It's more passion fruit than the sago. Obviously, it's not the same. But the Chinese name is the mango pomelo sago though.
And I got mango passion fruit.
Yeah, it's got passion fruit in it. Pretty good though.
No.
You like it too, Spence? That's a good pose. Yummy.
What, George?
We got no room for the pack of strawberries. Pretty full. We'll leave it up. All right, all done. All right, we're gonna close it. George, we can watch some later. You want to have me stack this? You can stack the baby wipe. You can stack it, but don't stand on it, please. You will fall if you stand on it. Don't stand on it. Don't stand on it. What you doing, Spence? You're gonna fall over. There's baby wipe there, huh? Whoa, that's scary, isn't it? You fall down, yeah. Let's fill up gas before we leave. This has been the cheapest I've seen gas in a long time anywhere. $2.65. Nah. This is where we're camping for the night on a residential street near a church here. We parked here before, last time we were in town. It's a pretty decent spot here. Should be pretty good. All right, we got a little time today. Let's do a little bit of the comments. What do we got?
Remonica Williams said, when you visit these parks, why never fish?
Why never fish? We're not fishing people.
I don't like fishing.
We just don't have a fishing pole or anything. I think I would take Spencer to fish eventually, but we're just not fishers.
Just you and him, not me. I'm not patient enough.
Yeah, takes a lot of time.
Fishing.
A lot of patience to go fishing.
Jackie Karina said, where does Spencer sleep? Does he sleep in the same bed as you guys?
Yeah, we sleep together in the same bed. He usually sleeps in the middle, sometimes on your side. But yeah, he sleeps together with us.
Sandy now said, oh man, your video are healing my inner child. The memory you all are creating and bring us along for the journey is much appreciated. Oh,
I'm glad our videos are doing that for you. I mean, we're just really just doing us, but we're glad you're enjoying them.
Brita Mana said, Michael, I'm going to give you a tip. Get beef bacon. The oil of the bacon is beef tallow. We eat beef bacon all the time. You can get it at most any market.
Interesting. I never tried beef bacon before. I wonder if it's just as good as pork bacon. But when we see it next time, we'll pick it up. Thanks for recommending us try that. By the way, Spencer is listening to some music right now. So he's kind of sitting still. It's doing pretty good. He's liking this headphones that we got him.
Bella Vibite said, Michael, you're indeed a rare modern man that would do anything for the family. Also the man every woman wished to marry to. You bring the bread and bacon home, you'll be the home chef. Now you're the home hairstylist too. What's next? Your parent taught you so well. Rena made the best choice ever.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I've learned growing up is just do everything the best possible. Give it 100%. Like cutting his hair, I kind of had a good idea on how to cut it. So I had confidence that I wasn't gonna really mess it up. And it came out pretty okay, I think. I think his hair, I kind of like it. I fixed it several times. I think 2 other days I clipped it a little bit more. And I think it's getting better and better. And now it's not poking his eye, so I think it's better for him too. But thanks for saying that. I appreciate it.
P. Birdie said, "This is going to sound rude, but it's really not meant to be. You do a baby voice to Spencer, and then your friend also does the same with his kids. It is difficult to go back to normal voice when your kid are in bed. Have you had a moment when you accidentally talk in baby voice when kids aren't there? It would be so funny if that has happened."
No, that has never happened before. I think it kind of changes too as he's growing up. I think I do even more of a baby voice when he was like a newborn.
Green?
And then I think it gets like more and more less of a baby voice. But yeah, he's still a little baby, so we do baby talk, right? Right, Spence? Yeah. We started working with Spencer on the toddler workbooks here, like drawing lines and drawing snow falling from the sky, jellyfish tentacles, bubbles, but he's kind of just scribbling right now. Right? Can you draw some more tentacles?
Mm-hmm.
I draw tentacles. Tentacles! Like that. Can you do more rays on the happy sun?
Yeah.
Just like this. Rays, rays, rays.
The productive mama said, "When did you go? I'm due to be out there in July and want to find dispersed camping. But I have 2 fear, not finding a spot and when we go explore a spot being taken." That is a Grand Teton go.
I mean, there is a chance that some of these spots, especially during high season, is not going to be available. Just kind of like how we got lucky and found that really nice spot there. I think the good thing going for us is we have the ability to stealth camp in Jackson if we really needed to. So that gives us like a sense of comfort, and we're not gonna not find a place to sleep. It's not gonna be the best place if we're camping in there, which is we did do a night in Jackson last time, but that gives us the flexibility to really not be afraid of not finding a spot. If you're stealthy like us, then I think that should eliminate your fear of not finding a spot as well.
I mean, just like, remember the site that we were in, there's like 3 spots, and then one girl like drive-in said, "Oh, can we
camp next to you just to sleep for the night?" They were in a regular car because they couldn't find a spot either, so they could just squid in. Like, we didn't really care. Like, if you just need a spot to sleep, yeah, obviously.
I mean, if you really can't find a spot, maybe if you ask nicely to other people, then...
Can we share the spot?
I mean, I don't think people mind if you're just like staying in the car.
Yeah, I think so. And I guess another tip would be just like go early. Most people venture out and leave the campsite in the morning. If you're looking for a spot, then go as early as possible and just to see if anyone's leaving. That would be the tip, I think.
Yeah, just leave a chair or stuff there so people don't take your spot. Just the Traveler said, "How is the weather there now? I've been living in Philippines for a year and I've forgotten how the weather is in that area." Is
it Grand Teton? Or Yellowstone?
Wait a minute. That's Yellowstone.
Yellowstone? Yeah. Weather right now, this time of year in June, seems like it's perfect. I mean, it's perfect for us. Like, my ideal temperature is
70. 60.
Yeah, low 70, high 60s during the daytime. And because the elevation is so high, the sun, any sun that you get is going to just make it so hot. So like even in the 60s, like with the sun is very warm. And then in the evening, around 40, 50 would be ideal for us because our van is insulated and it brings up our room temperature into like 60s into 60s, and it's perfect temperature for us to sleep. But right now, I think there is perfect. Grand Teton is perfect. Yellowstone is perfect. That high elevation. I was surprised that the summer is actually that cool. We might spend the summer there next time in like Yellowstone. It's so perfect. I think the weather is. I love it.
Mr. Costello said, do you think you will settle down to a house now, having your second baby?
I think the plan is to travel a little bit more before we settle down. Maybe when Spencer is 6, 7. I mean, we're building a new van, so we're not ready to settle down yet, and there's a lot more places that we want to go. We even talked about perhaps bringing our van overseas into Europe, and then even doing some international travel as well. So not yet. We still have a little more traveling for us to do.
Kathleen Finnison said, what do you think about having a tent? That would be so cool, especially when traveling in the hotter month.
I thought about getting a tent, but for one, we don't really have a space for the tent. But I think when Spencer grows a little bit older, we can even do some outdoor camping or outdoor like sleeping in a tent in cooler areas, maybe some that you can hike up to or whatnot. But right now, we just don't have the space for it, and when he's a little bit older.
And when you both decide to go the van life during COVID, how did you decide what to give up material-wise, like personal things?
We didn't necessarily give up things at the time. We moved everything into our garage. So I think in our mind, it was very temporary.
Yeah.
Like, we only took what we needed, and because we always knew that we can always come back and gather more, because it's not like we threw everything out right away. And as we started doing more and more of the van life, we realized we kind of don't care for the things that's in that garage anymore, and we only needed what's in the van. So sooner or later, we moved those things into a smaller storage unit. We placed everything in there smaller. Yeah, we started throwing things out when we did that move, and then eventually what is left in the storage unit we moved to my parents' house. Like, we just dwindled down less and less things, and we realized like we didn't really need any of that stuff that we had, and what we took with us was really just what we needed.
Why? Or Evan said, I was very impressed Rena followed Spencer climb, hike, slide while pregnant. Is there anything Rena and Michael disagree on how to raise Spencer?
I think for the most part, no. We're pretty aligned with our parenting method.
You were more relaxed. Like, I'm more straight. I think I'm more straight.
In what sense?
Like if I see the rules that don't touch, then I would be like, I'd be very strict on it. But you'd be like, let him be. Let him be.
I think to a certain extent, and
if I see him like rolling in the mud, I would be like, no, don't roll in the mud. Like, but then you'd be like, oh, just let him play. We can just clean up later.
I think that's probably the biggest difference, right?
That's why I will be like, that's why most of the time I'll be like, stand behind, like I step away, so I don't be like the helicopter parent. Because I know, like, if I gonna say no, is not good for him. But then I really can't stand it, so I step behind to let you parent him.
I think it's just more you're a little bit yeah. It's like
it's a Virgo thing.
Yeah, it's like you just don't like the messiness, the seeing of the messiness. Not that you don't want him to be messy, but you just don't. You can't stand it.
I can't stand it. Like if it's in the restaurant, if he like had a mess on himself, I'd be like, oh,
Yeah,
like,
you're not comfortable with that.
like.
But
don't
you know,
do that.
sometimes like he needs to express himself.
Yeah, I
and
know he needs that. That's why I step back and let him do what he needs to do.
But for the most part, Rena and I are pretty aligned when it comes to how to raise Spencer. So I think that's very important.
Most of the stuff.
Most of the stuff, yeah.
Yeah. The lost streamer said, does the van still have the third front seat? Also, I hope you guys are having fun.
In this van? Yeah, there's the jumper seat in the front here that is where Spencer sits with his car seat. If that's what you're asking.
I think he mean the new van.
The new van?
No, we don't have the jump seat.
No jump seat on the new van. It's just going to be 2 in the front and then 1 row in the back. And we're just going to be replacing the 3-seater in the back with the 2-seater. So it's going to sit 4 people total.
Balavi Bike said, Hoy and Boo should start their own YouTube channel. You guys could really translate your mind through word.
Yeah, I asked them about it. I think they just don't have the time, especially now with 2 babies. I think eventually they will maybe do something. I don't know if they'll do it publicly, but yeah, if they do, then we will let you guys know. Or at least they'll let us know and we'll let you guys know. You want to trace the worm like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's right. This is orange, just like this one.
Alice Lee said, van life is my dream now, but I don't know what do I do to avoid being on a street without working. I'm a vet nurse.
Is there such thing as a traveling vet nurse? I don't know. I know a lot of people that do van life. They will do like gigs and freelance. There's different websites or groups that people can kind of find jobs and discuss it, like do things remotely. Yeah, I'm not sure with your current profession if there's anything you can do remotely. Consulting? No, right? Probably not. Petco? I don't know if they take doctors from different places. But yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know. But if you could do it, it would be really cool. Yeah, it's really fun.
I think they might have a like remote, but that is for doctor. Well, for the vet. Remote vet doctor.
Like
the nurse.
Like the virtual, like what do you call those? The virtual
vet
hotline. Like you call in.
There's like, I think there's like a thing that when your dog is sick, you just video call them.
Oh, maybe that could be something.
But that's for the doctor. I don't know if that is if they have anything for the nurse.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Donna Mount said, are you okay with going to Canada with what's going on in our world with the bombing? So for my husband and I are in our 70s, baby boomer. We love to go to Canada, never been, just to get away from the cool weather. Do you think they would accept us? We never have issue crossing the border to Canada.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the issue with Iran and Israel is really gonna affect the borders, unless like if you're thinking there might be like a risk. Like
your sister just went.
Yeah, they just went to Canada. I don't think they had any issue crossing the border. So I doubt there's going to be any issue. And we're kind of in the middle of nowhere when we cross the border. It's Minnesota, so I don't think anything's happening here either.
Don't touch Mama's yarn. Blah Martine Eastern said,
Thank you.
I don't see what happened to Spencer little owie on his face by his eyes. He fell down. Yeah,
there was one day that he fell off of the van onto the ground.
He tried to push the bug screen.
Yeah.
And then
it just plop. But that happens pretty often. And it's kind of toddler for you. They're always gonna fall.
Kita Hawaiian said, probably best avoid U.S. border with what is going on in the U.S. and the new Iran conflict.
I think we should be fine, but thank you for your concern.
If not, we stay in Canada.
We stay in Canada? Yeah. The Canadian dollar is pretty favorable right now too. So we'll stay in Toronto if anything.
Kelly K. Coot. Love your journey. Don't let other pressure you into potty training. You will know when the time is right. We were late with our 4-year-old and don't regret it.
Happy. I think he's gonna tell us. Yeah, we're not really too concerned with it. I don't think anyone's pressuring us. But I think we do think it's a good thing, and we'll start trying when we're back at Grandma's house. We're not gonna do it in the van. He's been pretty dry overnight nowadays, and yeah, last time he told me he pooped, so I think he's almost there. I think he's almost ready.
Bella Bite said, "Hi Michael, how do you edit your video? What editing software do you use? How do you store your footage?" I use a program called CapCut on my laptop. I used to do it on my phone, but it overheats and it takes up too much time to export. So yeah, I decided to do it on my laptop. And as far as media and file management, so the thing is, when I export these videos on my laptop, I'll edit everything, and then when I'm done with it, I kind of just delete all the files. I mean, I don't delete it all same day. Like when my laptop storage starts to get full, then I just start deleting the old videos. Usually there's like maybe 5 or 6 days worth of videos, and then I just delete whatever's on my laptop, the raw files. So I don't keep any of the raw files. Otherwise, it would take up so much space and it takes so much time. I used to do that. I used to keep all the raw files, but then it's just really unmanageable. So any of the raw footage from before, I only have the edited version on YouTube. I don't even keep the exported files anywhere on my laptop. And that's actually one of the reasons why I upload these videos on YouTube, is because I use YouTube's storage space as my own storage space, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's how I kind of do it. I probably not recommend it if you're, a serious content creator or whatever, but that's how I do it. I have no space. I don't keep files anywhere. Hawaii. RFS said, your parents have room to park both vans?
They do not. One van is going to go in the driveway. The other one is going to be on the street. And even when we're building out the new van, the van's going to be parked outside, so I can use the front yard to make cuts and stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And the other van is just going to be somewhere else on the street.
Don Archeron said, it's been lower 60 here in Salt Lake City this weekend, and we did get snow in higher altitude. Oh, that's perfect weather. Salt Lake City I thought it was like in the 80s, but I'm glad you got some cooler weather. I think that's not going to last very long. Don Woodcock said, if you go through Michigan, there's a bridge to Canada in Port Huron, Michigan. Toronto is 3 hours from Port Huron, Michigan. We go to Niagara for it's like 4 hours away. Yeah, that was an option that we thought about, driving through Michigan to enter into Canada. We decided to do the Canadian side of Lake Superior just because we've camped there before. We know there's a lot of spots along the water that we can stop and camp in. On the Michigan side, I'm sure there's a lot more, but when I was checking the route, it wasn't necessarily too close to the water, meaning like if we were to access the water, I don't know if there's other routes through, but I know the UP is really, really beautiful, but that would be like totally on the Michigan side. Yeah, I think there's different routes that we can take. Maybe next time around we can definitely go back down to the Michigan side to explore it, but thanks for recommending. Matt Lully says Spencer should be taught not to sit on any electrical appliance should it in the house. It is fatal. Is he talking about safe? Yeah. The induction? Be safe always, either with young and innocent infant and kid. So the induction cooktop is not plugged in, which is why we allow him to sit there. It doesn't turn on automatically. Yeah. Carol Boo said, just new on your channel, this van is your old one, right?
Yes, this van is the old one. I can't believe this is the old van. And we have a new van. But yeah, this is the old van. You want to do more cutting, Spence?
Marlene Petty said, Michael, I love when you show off your chopstick skill. You make great egg.
Thank you. My chopstick skills is not as good as Rena.
Well,
Yay!
I think mine sucks.
I think you have the more proper way to do it. I kind of
No,
just
I don't
wing it.
think mine is proper.
Silly.
Hey, Ya said, good old Jackie Chung playing in the van. I miss that era in Canton Pop.
Yeah, Rena has been playing some pretty
Old school songs. The 90s.
Yeah, from time to time. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
some classics.
Love Angel said, I can't believe you guys are embarking on 5 years. Think you should have a live and do a supporter giveaway. By that time, baby will be born and coming into his own. Just something to consider.
Yeah, I can't believe it's almost 5 years for us too. I mean,
I
it kind of went fast, but at the same time, I think it's the right amount of time.
I can give away some crochet.
Oh, yeah, Rena can give away some crochet. I think that's a pretty good idea. You see all the crochet over here, the yarn? She started doing it again now, but there's still a lot of
no
guys hanging
space in here.
around over here. But
Just no space in here, so
yeah.
I started to do some baby stuff. So
Yeah, I think that would be fun. If you guys want some of the crochet pieces that Rena got, let us know in the comments. We can.
DM us.
Putting...
You want water?
How about you do a mango?
Yeah.
Mango pouch.
How about them?
Do the new mango that you got. Ooh, you want to try this one?
Yeah.
All right, try it.
It said best when chill.
It's kind of cold.
Carol Anderson said, does Spencer ever ask about Caleb?
We asked him about Caleb, but he never.
He never really asked about Caleb.
Yeah. Do you remember Caleb, Spence? Yeah. Do you miss Caleb? Yeah.
I mean, he can't really pronounce Caleb's name yet, so he never mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
I think is not his It's not in his speech yet. SKP said, hey guys, my granddaughter and I tried our first K-pot today. It was a great experience. Thank you for showing your great eat as you're traveling.
I'm glad you tried K-pot. K-pot is pretty good actually. All you can eat. I'm glad you like hot pot. It's one of our favorite, obviously, and enjoy more of it if you can.
Bella Bye said, I'm just curious to ask, do you guys fight or argue often because you guys always facing each other closely?
From time to time, we'll have some disagreements.
But nothing serious?
Yeah, nothing serious. And we usually resolve it by the end of the night for the most part.
Before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can't sleep.
Yeah, it's
I will have to wake him up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm still mad.
Yeah. We talk it out. You know, we have to talk it out. There's really no other option.
I can't let you fall asleep when I'm mad.
Yeah.
Is it good? Is the mango
it's pretty good.
good?
I think he's almost done with it.
100% mango.
Yeah. This is the first time we saw this, right?
Yeah.
The Golden Farm mango
It's
sauce.
0% sugar.
Spencer likes it.
No added sugar. Britta Mana said, Rena, do you talk to your grandmother in Hong Kong? First watching the video. I do. I call her from time to time because she live alone. And I only call her when there's a Chinese festival, like Chinese New Year, like
Mother's Day.
中秋节, what is that called? Mid-moon festival. Yeah, stuff like that. Usually when I call her, she will say, oh, when are you back to Hong Kong? And then she will want to hang up after 2 minutes on the phone.
What?
Because in her mind, she still think long distance phone call expensive, so she will hung up on me. USQKI said, hopefully you are all safe and didn't see any tornado.
We did not see any tornado, otherwise you guys would have seen it as well. We did see a tornado one time, not actually see a tornado, but we were in a place where there was a tornado warning. Remember that?
Yeah, that was scary.
That was like in Nebraska or something one time, and we were stuck in a mall until they cleared.
No,
everything.
we were there for the children museum,
Yeah.
and then the children museum said, "Oh, you guys have to leave."
But it was in the mall though.
Yeah, it's in the mall.
So we stayed in the mall in a Target. They were like, you can't leave until the warning is over.
Yeah, it was pretty scary because like the whole mall is like
They
giving
got the
out
alarm and
warning.
stuff. Yeah. But yeah, we didn't see any tornadoes this time, or recently.
Anita Decker said, Michael, have you ever used rosemary on the steak instead of the thyme?
We have. I prefer the thyme scent more than the rosemary scent, which is why I go with the rosemary, with the thyme. But rosemary is pretty good too. I just prefer thyme more.
DM Burr said, Spencer eating his yogurt look like Rena when she doesn't like something.
Yeah, that was super sour for him. They have the same expression. That's why like people say you guys look the same when you eat.
Well, he copied me.
He copied you. I think obviously he copies you. I don't think you copied him. No, don't use that scissors. Use this one. That's too sharp. You want water?
WB5XC said, North and South Dakota has nothing. Tumbleweed. They got stuck in my grill on my way. I had to pull over, pick them out, and wait a bit before going on, and my car overheated on my travel.
Oh man.
Even in a sandstorm. But that was south of you. All my air filter were like, what the WTF? I just sat for 24 hours till the sandstorm passed. Then took them out and banged them. Put them back in good to go.
Yeah. That's crazy that you got into a sandstorm. I didn't know that they had sandstorms that serious. I know Nebraska, when we drove through it, was really windy. We saw like trucks that were flipped over. But yeah, North South Dakota, there's really isn't much. The whole state is just very... Spencer just knocked over the camera. But I was saying, yeah, the whole state was just very empty. A lot of driving and a lot of fields. There's really nothing to see except for like the national parks along the way. Yeah, we made it through. It was a boring drive, but it was okay. We had to make that drive eventually.
Carol Anderson said, what kind of beef tallow do you use? Grass-fed or unflavored?
The one that I have is grass-fed that we got from Costco. I kind of talked about it yesterday, but it is this one. I'll show you. 100% grass-fed Wagyu beef tallow we bought from Costco. They don't always sell it at Costco. Some Costco have it, and I think it's different brands I've seen. But here it is. And you can always make your own. You don't need to buy it from Costco. Backhoe loader, right? Backhoe loader.
RL said, what item will you not be taking with you into the new van?
What item will we not be taking with us? I think we'll probably take most of the stuff that we have. Yeah, we're not gonna have a TV. We're thinking we're gonna be using a projector.
Yeah.
We're gonna take most of the toys, or at least we'll pick whatever toys make sense for him by the time.
Maybe not the water bottle.
Water bottles are, yeah, the drinking water bottles are not gonna be there. We'll have a different setup. I would say probably the stuff in the garage area. We're not gonna take the trike. We're probably gonna take one or two of his bikes. Depending on how much more storage space we have in the garage, we'll know what we can take with us and what we can't. Because most of the stuff in the van we need, so maybe a yarn. We won't take a yarn.
I don't have space for my yarn.
Okay.
Truesdale said, when did you stop the carnivore diet? Just from watching your vlog. I started with the keto diet about 3 months ago and switched it up to full carnivore about a month ago. And so far I've lost 20 pounds, all thanks to you. I do miss sweet, but not carbs.
Good job. Nice job losing 20 pounds. I kind of stopped when we were in LA. We were just eating a bunch of other
Well, we're
food.
going to Toronto.
Oh, yeah. It's for me, it's harder to get back on the carnivore diet than to stay on it. Because like once you break it, it's like I can just wait another day. It's kind of like going to the gym, you know. It's like,
Well, after Toronto, you can start, because I need to start too.
yeah, Rena needs to start. So I think when we get back to my mom's house, then I'll be doing.
When we leave Toronto,
I'll take it seriously.
When we leave Toronto, then we start.
Yeah, but I stopped when we were in LA. That was in what, January, February, when we left LA.
Chrissy says Spencer is such a good little helper. It would be good to see him eating protein and not just carbs. He's growing boy, need protein to grow strong muscle and healthy skin.
Agreed. We want him to eat more protein, but he will choose not to. Sometimes we'll make just protein and then not make anything else. But yeah, we want him to eat more protein too.
Rebecca Cardia said, "It's not empty. You missed the dinner rush. If you wait another hour, the teenager will start to filter in. That's just how we do in the Midwest. Supper usually around 5:30 to 6, so everyone can get to bed by 8.
That's for the barbecue spot, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess it was just timing for us. We came in late. Yeah, thanks for letting us know.
We didn't know.
Get an early start. We used to do that. I mean, from time to time, we'll have like early dinners with Spencer.
Like when
he wakes up from his nap or something.
When he was younger, yes.
Yeah. It's a good thing. I think it's easier too, because it's less of a crowd. Maybe not in the Midwest. Maybe it's busier at like the 5-6 o'clock time.
We should have like 5 o'clock dinner.
Yeah.
Kita Hawan said, nice topple design table. Is that on Amazon?
We got that table from in Canada at a store called Decathlon, which is one of my favorite like sporting good. They have like a lot of camping stuff.
Just like Dick's Sporting.
Yeah, it's kind of like Dick's Sporting, but it's like really cheap. Like all this stuff is really cool. I think they have a website too, Decathlon USA. If you buy it online, you can look into it. I don't know if they sell that particular table on there, but yeah, I picked it up from that store. When we go to Canada, we'll be visiting the Decathlon stores as well, so you guys can check it out. You'll see.
Rusty Reza, have you tried putting black bean in his shake? Add protein and when blend, add creaminess.
I wonder how that's gonna taste. Maybe we'll try it one day in the future. Thanks for recommending.
Black bean, will that be the same for red bean and green bean? We usually have red bean.
Yeah, red bean. Yeah, I guess red bean you can, right? I guess you can check if
it's the
red
same
bean
as beans.
I think it's different though.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if it has like the same amount of protein, but imagine we could do that with red bean, Hongdao
shake.
Yeah, that would be really delicious. I want one right now.
Snow Queen said, Spencer is so cute with the new haircut. Michael, can you share with us how to find this kind of spot? Look gorgeous.
What spot is that?
That is Theodore shopping 嗰個上山嗰度.
Theodore. I can share with you that spot if you want. There's a lot of campers around that area, but I don't remember how we stumbled on it. Yeah, Overlander is generally how we look for spots, and that one happens to be just really, really awesome. But I can share it in the description of that camping spot where we were at, just right outside of Theodore Roosevelt.
RMLRL said, those are the best fat prairie dog I ever seen. Yeah,
I know,
that
right?
one is so chubby.
They were so funny. They were sitting like little humans, and they were just eating. So
they were
fat.
so chubby with that little chubby.
Yeah, that was
belly.
like the fattest one I've ever seen. Like the ones in the wild, you don't see them sitting like that. They're just like so alert and just ready to go. These guys are just so chill and just eating. So funny.
Christine knew and said, "Oh my gosh, Spencer putting the scissor in his mouth almost gave us a heart attack."
The scissors that he used is not very sharp. And we keep an eye on him. I don't know where it went, but it can cut things, but it's not that sharp.
I mean, he know.
He's not gonna cut his tongue or anything like that. He's just using it as like a little tong.
Seattle Kid said the slime water fill is from soft water. pH is probably 7 or lower. No mineral. You don't need to put as much dish soap. In fact, water it down regardless if you have hot water or not, because you save a lot of buying more dish soap.
Interesting. Soft water. I never knew that. Yeah, it was just a really slimy texture. Didn't really like it. But thanks for letting us know. Right here.
Son the Kennedys said Rena did great job on Spencer's backpack. I love the tail on it. And thanks for the beef and broccoli recipe.
You're welcome. Yeah, that backpack. He started liking to wear the backpack after visiting Grandma's house. So we had to find it and pull it back out. And he was like just carrying it. He's carrying his own apple and mandarins. But yeah, it came out really nice.
Dottia said, careful out there, there's a tornado in Bismarck area right now.
Really? I guess...
We left.
Yeah, I guess it's... We didn't check the news, so we didn't know. But I guess you're the second person letting us know that about the tornado. So we missed it completely. But thanks for letting us know. That's all the comments we got. We really appreciate all the questions and comments. If you guys have any more questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. And we will talk about it next time we get to this section. Alright, we're going to be hanging out in the van for the rest of the night. And we'll be in Duluth for the morning. We're going to visit a children's museum. And we'll continue to drive northbound towards the Canadian border. And we'll be crossing the border probably tomorrow or the day after. So if you guys want to keep watching our time here in the US and then into Canada, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified when the new video comes out. And if you enjoy watching this video, smash that like button so they can spread out to more people. We really appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hey, say thank you for watching. Thank you. See you again. Bye. Bye-bye. Before we end the video, let's try the mango on a stick. It's a chocolate-covered mango.
I can taste the mango because the chocolate is sweet.
Try the mango.
I can't taste the mango.
Yeah, I'm guessing the chocolate will just
overwhelmingly
cover the mango. Yeah, I can see it's like probably just really frozen. No, you can have it. I'll have the other one. You like it though?
Can you take the chocolate out for him?
Okay, I'll eat the chocolate. You can eat the chocolate unless my just going. You just saw it.
Take the chocolate out for him. It's too much. It's not ice cream, man. It's mango.
Just frozen mango. Okay, that one's yours. Okay, bye.